You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM. You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Made a fortune. It's probably not too late.
It's probably not too late.
Oh, but I don't worry about that much, 'cause I'm happy anyhow. As I go along life's journey, I'm reaping better than I've sown. I'm drinking from my saucer, 'cause my cup has overflowed. Ain't got a lot of riches. Sometimes the going is rough. But I've got a friend in Jesus, and that makes me rich enough. I thank God for all His blessings on me and the mercies He's bestowed. I'm drinking from my saucer, 'cause my cup has overflowed. You know, right now, you may be going through some rough times in your life, but I'm here to encourage you today not to give up. I pronounce a blessing upon your life, upon your family. You must prosper and be in good health in the name of Jesus. I believe it on my heart. So Lord, help me not to grumble and complain of the tough roads I have owned. I'm drinking from my saucer, 'cause my cup has overflowed. And if I should go on living, should the way get steep and rough, I thank you, Lord. May I ask for no other blessing, Jesus. Glory. 'Cause I'm already blessed enough. May I never be too busy. I won't be too busy to help a brother very slow. I'm drinking from my saucer, like drinking. 'cause my cup has overflowed. Yes, I keep drinking from my source, Lord. Keep drinking from my source, Lord. 'Cause my cup has overflowed. My cup has overflowed. Keep me as the apple of thine eye. Hide me under the shadow of thy wing. O Lord, my Savior. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. It's so sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover my brother. Cover my sister. Them who under pressure. Cover, 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 cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover, 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 the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. Cover, cover, cover. Jesus alone is the one who has the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me mind. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover me mouth, that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover, cover, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover, cover, cover all them radio stations that blessing the nation. Grant divine protection. Jesus, cover, 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 cover me, cover me, cover me.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate, for the good and the bad. Note, be not mistaken. This is applicable to family as well as friends. Yes, do love, appreciate, and be thankful for your family, for they will always be your family, no matter what. Just know that they are human first, and though they are family to you, they may be a friend to someone else and will fit somewhere in the criteria above. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Never make someone a priority when you are only an option for them. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude.
Let me say a special hello to all the WZYE 95.9 FM listeners. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, you know, we come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And folks, as you get into the village, do your WZYE civic duty, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. And folks, as you know, we are on our way to 20,000 subscribers. So don't forget, tell a friend to tell a friend and subscribe to WZYE TV on YouTube. And it's on the screen. And this is how we start the thing.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life. And as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE. We originate, not imitate.
Anselm LeBon and Marshall Nesbitt solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a true, fair, and balanced manner, ensuring that all perspectives are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open and constructive dialogue that serves the best interests of our audience and community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity and ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program. Thank you.
And that's what we do here, ladies and gentlemen. That's exactly what we do. Let me bring in my pal, the young man, the man himself, the one and only, the former commissioner in Newark, but the former commissioner, the man commonly known as Uncle Tommy. Tommy, welcome.
Good evening, and it's a pleasure being here in the village with you. How are you doing today?
Today's a splendid first day, man.
Did you run any this morning?
Wow, I run 6 miles today, boy.
So you're going to be ready in November?
Why, Tommy, I have to be ready. You can't be making bold plans and then ready, 6 miles, boy. 6 miles today in 44 minutes and 35 seconds.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah, 6 miles today, 6 miles. And, I'm feeling tremendous. I must put it that way. I'm feeling tremendous.
That's fabulous.
Yeah, and I continue to work hard. And, oh God, I already see. Tommy,
Mm-hmm.
you know we had a call tonight, right? You know we
Who
had
we
a
have?
call. Eh?
Mohit?
Today's the 25th.
Oh shucks.
Just Sarah, boy. Yeah, the man said you think the rapture was today, boy. The rapture, boy.
But today would have been what's his name birthday? Eric Williams' birthday.
Correct. So today was the rapture, boy, according to Greg. We had to call Greg. Greg and Tommy, I find Greg, eh? We go show you the video of Greg, eh? We found Greg. You see like how we had found Gordon Dryden Joseph? we found Greg.
Oh boy.
Found Greg. But before we start, folks, I want to wish the Prime Minister safe journeys and cover she while she travels to New York. So,
True.
Tommy, have you ever seen a picture of former Prime Minister when he was traveling with all the members of the government?
No.
So, here we have the Prime Minister first travel out of the country, and she is here with everyone of her government. I mean, I was like, wow. Just unbelievable, no?
She has taken this governance to another level.
A next level, Tommy. This is next level governance in Trinidad and Tobago, like we have never seen it before. Right? They're trying to find all kind of thing. They're coming up short. But anyway, that's how we wanted to start the program. It says here the Honorable Prime Minister Kamala Prasad Busesa is joined by members of the government before her departure today to attend the United Nations General Assembly. See, I said, Tommy, those little things, Tommy, go a long way.
Absolutely.
Little things go a long way, a long way. Yeah. Anyway, Let me go back to the chat. Tommy.
First in was Miss Santa Cruz again.
This is the second time she going for a hat trick, Tommy.
Yep.
You know what, Tommy? We gotta make an exception, but I ain't gonna say what it is yet, because this is the first time in a month that the same person going for a hat trick. Correct?
Yep.
First time in 1 month. Santa Cruz, let me tell people right now, I bias, I want my Santa Cruz make the hat trick. No, Tommy, I'm being transparent.
I see Soul and Batman. I see Soul and Batman were pulling at a skirt.
No. Forget about two of them. Two of them, they ain't gonna make it. Soul and Batman? No. The person I think might have a good chance is Monica Ramsey soon.
Okay.
If I was a betting man, yeah, but Caribbean Soul. Oh, you know the next one? Dane Khan, good evening to you too. Yeah, Dane Khan say good evening, Uncle Tommy and Professor Warship. Dane, good evening to you.
Good evening. Good evening.
Let me say welcome to Kurt Jordan. Dane Khan say no hat trick on my watch. No, he say I wanna fall. Oh God.
Right.
Yeah. No, I back him in Santa Cruz. I ain't care what nobody say. Kurt J. Gordon, Azina Smith, Virginia Mirage, and Wendell Seals, welcome. Tommy, I back in Miss Santa Cruz. All the way. I don't care what nobody say. People could get vexed what they want. I want to see a hat trick. We have not a hat trick here in a long time. So Miss Santa Cruz was first in. Good evening, Warshik and Uncle Tommy. Good evening to my friends on the chat. Hey, look. Hey, Tommy. Caribbean Soul get pip.
Yep.
He get pip 423. Miss Santa Cruz was at 422.
Yep.
So you have to do better, boy. All you have to do better. All your males have to do better. All you have to do better. Nah, all you have to do better.
It's to represent.
All you have to represent, man. All you lying down on this thing easy, man. He say, Anna laughed out loud. I thought I had it. You had it? No, so you had it, you know. We just had second. Good afternoon, WZYE listeners. Look Batman next. Batman. Didn't Batman have a hat trick one time?
Yep.
Donna Alexander, welcome. God bless and safe night to Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy, and all the listeners. Welcome to you. Look, Banwari, he trying to creep up, boy. Hey, Tommy, well, forget about he ain't making nothing. He ain't making nothing. Forget about he. He ain't making it. Caribbean Soul say unity with CARICOM, but TNT comes first. A message from Kamla. When last year leader make a statement like defending our land, but TNT is first.
That's
TNT.
right.
Good afternoon, everyone. Anthony, welcome. I was very happy to see the son of Rash or she get something for his father. I grew up hearing his songs. Listener, Tommy, it's like every single day now, Tommy, we getting something positive happening in the country. And before, Tommy, it's like every half a day was only negative things happening in the country. The atmosphere, look, I've been in Trinidad in over 5 years. And I could feel the atmosphere here from Trinidad. Or the atmosphere in Trinidad from here. Yeah?
I hear you.
Yeah. Batman wants to know, was his daughter Abby Blackman? I didn't know that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that was his daughter?
Yep. Abby is one of his daughters.
Okay. Volsang says good afternoon to Professor Walsh and his pal Uncle Tommy. Lunch. He says, good evening, Anna. Thanks for whooping Soul. Good evening, Soul. Anthony and Batos Plus. You. So, Tommy, I feel he and Soul have something going on, you know? Volsang and Soul. You didn't feel so? Either be always going at him, man. The man get close to second. Volsang get a participation medal. Right?
Oh boy.
He got a participation medal. Caribbean still get silver and he vexed the man. Way boy, man, toting feelings, boy. Rennie
Totally.
Mohammed, boy.
Rennie,
You know long we see Rennie, right?
long time, but welcome home.
Rennie, welcome home, boy. Welcome home. Good evening, brothers and sisters. Love in the house, boy. That Dr. Love, you know.
Yep.
Respect to the panel, boy. Mr. Wars, Mr. Tommy. Yeah, long time away from home, boy. You run away, boy. Yeah. Hope all is well. Yeah, Caribbean Soul. Johnny Abrams, boy, appointed head of the National Operations Center. Tommy, what was the last government doing, boy? Seriously. What were they doing?
Heaven knows. They were scheming on they were just trying to figure out how to get the money from Lico.
That's what they were trying to do? Oh,
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. I hear you.
Trying to figure out how to.
Just how to get the money, right?
Yep.
And Tommy, you had a person like Johnny Abrams sitting there, right? The man was very successful in what he did. And you just had him sitting there wasting away, boy? Wasting away? Eh? Tommy, boy? It just makes you wonder, man.
Of course it does.
Yeah. It makes you wonder, what were these people thinking? Anyway, we go get to that story just now. Thank you, Soul. We go get to that. Hey, Olia, Tommy, you know, Soul finished the sink.
Yes.
All right. On a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being excellent, what do you think you go give him? Before I even put it up, what you go give him? Oh,
7.
You gave him a 7?
Mm-hmm.
But you even see the thing and you gave him a 7?
Yeah, I have confidence in his ability because I saw what I saw the last time.
I thought you would gave him a 9, Tommy.
Well, let me see it and then I'll go from there.
All right. So we go show all your all it we go show all your soul sink, eh? We go show all of these things. Mr. Intellectual says, blessed evening, Pro Uncle T and all villagers. Hope you all had a tremendously blessed and transformative Thursday, filled with all of God's richest blessings. Yeah, man. Donna, welcome. Donna Gockin. A blessed good evening to you. Anna Munsami, stay safe. Yeah. A blessed good evening to Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Blessings, stay safe. Thank you, Donna.
Same to you, my dear.
Yeah. Bennett Thomas, welcome. Good evening, Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy, and all on the chat. Just join. Welcome, man.
Welcome.
To see good night. Anthony says good night, Soul. Donna Vul, Hanif Batman, Banwari Ronnie. Yeah, man. Monica late today, boy. Monica Rampy soon. Good evening. So, folks, just to let you all know that Miss Santa Cruz is on a hat trick, eh? And I pull in for Miss Santa Cruz. I telling all of my buyers one time, I pull in for Miss Santa Cruz. You understand? You know? And if she gets it, Tommy, if she get it now, you know what we're going to say, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what they're going to say? Right? But I ain't worry about that. And I know the people and them will go say thing, eh? But I ain't going to worry about it. Anthony said good night, Wall Street, Uncle Tommy. Good night to you too.
Pleasant night.
Yeah. Kevin George, boy. Kevin George, welcome. Good night to all. Good night to you, Kevin. Yeah, congratulations to Johnny Abraham on his appointment. Bennett says special good evening to Miss Santa Cruz. Rajendra, welcome. Pleasant good night, Professor Walshik and Uncle Tommy. Gail Rasman, boy. I get it correct, you know, Tommy. I get it correct.
Yep. Rasman.
It was watch TC and Heavy. Yeah, good evening. Uranus. Why TV6 people monitor isn't about the present state of the country, financial situation, but about the appointment of Johnny Abrams. You know, TV6 that be going sideways all the time, you know, boy. I have something I had to put up. What was that one again, boy? I go play it. TV6, boy. Tommy, it just makes me wonder about these people, boy. Azina
Well,
Smith, welcome.
we've always known where the Fourth Estates
Correct.
is.
Tommy, do you think the Fourth Estate came from us here? We talk about the Fourth Estate. Do you think so? I ain't sure.
We highlighted the term, but
Yeah. We
the
brought
term
the
is
term in.
term is used all over the world.
Yeah, we brought it into the lexicon in Trinidad and Tobago. Azina Smith, welcome. Blessings to Professor Warshik, Uncle Tom, and everyone locked on. Blessings to you too. Gail Rasman, welcome. Good evening, Professor Warshik and Uncle Tom. Not forgetting my Facebook family. Yeah, man. Alvin Sammy, Marvin Gonzalez should have been given the PNM while Hacker is away. Oh, God. I know what you mean by that one, did I? Alvin. Hey, Tommy, look your partner, boy.
Which one of them?
You know, you have about 4 partners. You have the Julian fella. You have Anders Wilson, right? You have the fellow who sit on the bench, the Belmont midfielder who sit on the bench. And then you have I called Julian already.
I think so.
And then you have Gordon Drygen Joseph.
Okay.
All them fellas is your partner.
All right.
Miss Santa Cruz said, cover Kamala while she on this trip, Jesus. Cover and keep us safe. Cover from head to feet. Cover from the visible and invisible enemies. Cover Jesus. Cover. Oh, correct is right. Yeah. Hafiz Mohammed, welcome. Anthony Ford, good night to you. Clinton Williams, boy.
Yep.
Professor Warshik and Uncle Tommy, good night and blessings, brother. Blessings to you.
Same to you.
Yeah, man. Uranus McFarlane, good night, Professor Warshik and Uncle Tommy. Blessings of peace and health to all of the villagers. Correct is right.
Same to you, Uranus.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Hafiz said, Mr. Warshik, Uncle Tommy, good night. Good night to you. Hope I'm pronouncing that good. Yeah. Miss Santa Cruz said, you are too good, honest, and great to initiate, to imitate. Oh, God. Bonica said, well, shit, I want to hear the guy who said the world will end today. You know what? I ain't waiting no longer. Let me call Greg. But before, let me pop. Yeah, Jashara. Let me. What do you want with Greg, boy? I thought I put it up here. Oh no, it's here. Oh, look, Greg. This is Greg. We found Greg. This is Greg, and then we go.
All right, people. They're coming. They're getting closer to the Gulf of Paria. So my fellow Trinidadians, start to gather all your food supplies. Start to gather all your preservatives in food. Start to gather all your clean drinking water in kegs with covers. Start to gather all your rice. Start to gather all your flour. Start to gather all your peas. Start to gather non-perishable items because they're coming. Start to arm all yourself. Start to reinforce all your doors because they're coming. This one door they have in all your house are very flimsy. Change it and put metal door. Put about 3 or 4 metal door. So when they break down one, they have a next one to break down. And when they break down the next one, they have a next one to break down. And secure yourself because they're coming.
So, folks, that's Greg. I'm gonna call Greg. I'm gonna call Greg. Greg, let me see what. Tommy, you feel you go pick up?
Yeah, he will.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
All right, let me see. Greg. Where's Greg number, boy? Greg. Went on yesterday. So, folks, I'm looking for Greg number so I could call Greg. The Greg number is happy and goal. Greg. But wait now, boy. I saw Greg. Let me see something. Here we go. Here we go. All right. I get it, folks. I get it. I get it. So, folks, we call it Greg. Just Sarah.
Please leave your message for Greg.
Okay, Greg said he'll call you back. Greg said he'll call me back. Folks, I don't have to leave a message for Greg. He's still here. So, Tommy, the rapture didn't happen because he's still here? Huh?
He calling you.
He's yeah.
Greg ducking.
Greg said he go call me back.
Well, good evening, Mr. Hansen. Good evening, Mr. Tommy. Good evening to all the callers and the texters. Everybody on the live. Happy to see everybody on this Tuesday. Mr. Hansen, that video you played it. That man was in the boat when they blew it up. Well, you know, well, hey.
I don't know what. I really don't know. I don't know. Seriously. You know?
They worrying about with stuff like that. And they're not worrying about everything that's coming out with this PNM government. And that is the sad thing. Why PNM so lucky to always be getting distractions, right? It just everything that's just happening in a place of PNM, just distraction. And people concentrating more on that than concentrating on what really happening in the country. They're just waiting for somebody just to say something about whatever going on in the ocean there, and they take off with it. And you know, and this is the thing we're happening, and they see all the hundreds of millions of dollars that they're talking about with PNM, with conspiracy and corruption, and they're not even talking about that. There's not even a conversation. They're talking about Mr. Alexander. When I was here earlier in the year, Mr. Hansen, and when the I think it was Heinz called the state of emergency, all officers who was on holidays must come back when they have a state of emergency. So there wasn't like they wasn't working, they was on holidays. And when you look at the report where you played, he was invited. It's not like this man asked him to be there. The felon, the senior man asked for Mr. Alexander to be there, and they don't even get the facts correct. They just go with propaganda. And there's something, you know, I just hope that one day to come, UNC could get their own machine to break that propaganda and destroy that propaganda machine. All right, Tommy, look at this. Yeah.
You know, Tommy.
Yeah.
Florida. You know what make it worse, boy? You know what make it worse, boy? The PNM propaganda machine.
Mm-hmm.
The letter was released, you know. Oh, yeah, TV6 run something on that. TV6 run something on that too. And I'm like, what kind of investigative analysis they really doing, boy? Them really serious? But let me listen to what happened today, folks. Take a listen to this.
Johnny Abraham to be appointed National Operations Center head. Retired police officer Johnny Abraham, 68, will soon be appointed as the head of the National Operations Center. Abraham confirmed the pending appointment while speaking with Newsday on September 25th.
Tommy, what makes Johnny Abraham good now, but he wasn't good for the last 10 years? Can you help me with that?
I think we both have the same question.
So, folks, I'm asking the question. Tommy and I asking the question. What makes Johnny Abraham good now, and for the past 10 years they overlooked him? Why?
And the thing is, 10 years ago he was 10 years younger.
Correct is right. Correct is right. And the man had a track record, Tommy. And Tommy, this is for the betterment of the country, you know. This is for the betterment of the country. Let me take this call. COP, welcome. COP.
Professor Wall Street,
Yeah,
good night to you.
good night.
Good night to you, Uncle Tommy. And good
Hey,
night
COP, good night to you.
listeners all over the world. Good night. What make Johnny Abraham good now? You see, Johnny Abraham was eradicating crime. Under Johnny Abraham, crime never used to prevail much as how it prevailed from 2015 to 2025. Johnny Abraham was ensuring that he do the work. If you look at from 2015 to 2025, crime prevailed like that. We had the worst amount of crime, worst amount of violent crime, worst amount of gangster crime, the most heinous guns and think of in the country. You see why they didn't put Johnny Abraham? You see why they get arrest? Because the PNM wanted misconduct in public office and violent crime prevail. So they move the people and them who was stopping them thing. But thank God, Johnny Abraham, in my view, he's about 67 years now, right?
68.
68 years old. We papa. 68 years old. That is a senior citizen. He will have experience, but I expect some younger people to be around him. I'll take your advice and thing for national security and the operations and that thing. But I feel in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago government, it have younger people who have the same quality and the same ambition to fit them kind of position. I'm not going to fight them much, but I feel in this position and we need some more younger people who have the same ambition of it as him and the same quality as him. And we have that in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. Thank you, brother.
But I feel from an expertise perspective, Tommy, an experience, he could give the fellas and them some of his strategy that he used in order to deal with crime. You know? Judy Ali, welcome. Let me just say some hellos here. Monica Ramke soon says, I want to hear the guy who said the world will end today. You just call him there. Irina says TV6, Express and Guardian all battling for the disgraceful PNM. Correct is right. More like he rupture. Cool runner, good night to you. Look, Mr. Santa Cruz gave him a little thing. Remember the day still has 4.5 hours to go. Yeah. Anthony said that's what you call a leader. Correct is right. And what Anthony is talking about, before we get back to that video right there, this is what Anthony is talking about. This is what Anthony is talking about, folks. You all see this? This is an assembly. Okay, I'm going to take this call. Somebody comes to go on us. Caller, welcome. Caller, welcome to WZYE 95.9.
Yeah, good night.
Turn on your computer or your TV.
This is Pinal talking.
Pinal, how you going? Turn on your TV or your computer.
I can't. I called to compliment the police service for endorsing Mr. Johnny Abraham for the control of the criminal system, which is very versatile and very excellent. Thank you. Pass on the message to them. I thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Pinal. Thank you. Thank you, boy. Mr. Pinal, listening to the computer in the background too, man. Eh? Yeah.
Yep.
Pina say, boy, I had to call in and congratulate Johnny Abraham. Let's finish listen to this, folks. Listen to this. You see, Tommy, we have the people who can do the job in Trinidad and Tobago, but under the PNM, they don't want them people. They don't want them. It's simple. They do not want them. Right?
Abraham, who retired as a senior superintendent, was perceived by many to be a no-nonsense officer and often praised by the public for his approach to crime fighting. He said he was approached by Homeland Security Minister Roger Alexander, who is also a former police officer. Abraham said Alexander was aware of his skill set and believed he could still contribute to the national security setup. Alexander, he knows my capabilities with strategy and so on. And there are two ways about that. If you ask any police who heard my operations on the wireless set, they could tell you I had things locked down in central Trinidad. Abraham could not say how long he will serve in the post, as said he had not received official documentation confirming his appointment. He added, however, he believes it will be a multi-year contract.
You see, Tommy, at the end of the day, Tommy, the important thing is for the country, right? And we are Johnny Abraham here, you know.
That's
and he
right.
told us the things that he done, you know, but the PNM didn't want them type of things. You know why, Tommy? You know why the PNM didn't want that? Why do you think? Think about it. It don't have nothing to do with crime fighting. What do you think? Take a guess.
They thought he was a UNC.
Correct is right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Them felt if he's a UNC, right? Cancel Christmas for him, even if it could help the crime in the country. Them rather see the crime go up, Tommy. Go up, you know, than to get assistance with reducing crime. That's how wicked and evil these people are. The wicked and evil. What do you think is joke? Boy, you think it's easy. But we have to thank God. Thank, right? Only 5 months in office. And look at things already. Look how things going already. And you know something, Tommy? Think about this, right? The Prime Minister making her first trip, right? You know, if she had made 4 or 5 trips already, you know what would I say to me?
Yep, she just traveling all over the place. She ain't studying to run the country.
Yeah, that's what them PNM sycophants would have said, you know. Oh God, look, she gone again. She gone again. She ain't running the country. Boy, look. But we ain't worrying. We ain't worrying at all. Once we continue to do the things that we are doing and the country is moving in the right direction, we are very, very happy. But Tommy, Monica says she didn't get no notification today. Monica, now man, the notification was sent out. Tommy, your partner sent me a private voice note. The dry gin fella.
Okay.
And I asked if I could play it because you know me.
Yep.
You know? Oh, folks, stand by. Greg.
Yes, Wall Street.
Greg,
Yes,
but
Wall Street.
Greg, but you're still here?
Wall Street.
What happened?
Let me say this to you.
Yes.
First to begin, you have to relax your body. You have to relax your mind.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So what I'm saying to you, listen to me.
Okay, I'm listening.
Just give me 3 minutes. That's all I need.
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
You just keep your mouth shut. Relax.
All right. Good.
Of terror.
Go ahead.
I am Ashtar, commander of the Galactic Light Forces, and I come to you now in this moment of great transformation. I embrace you, dear ones, star seeds, light workers, awakeners of Earth, with the love and unity of our cosmic family. Feel feel our presence beside you as the dawn breaks on a new era for humanity. You have long carried the vision of a golden age, and I am here to affirm that age is arriving. Even if chaos seems to reign in the old structures, know that behind the scenes, a grand divine plan is already in motion. Today, I speak of one crucial element of that plan, the emergence of your quantum financial system, the QFS, and how it ushers in the next stage of the Great Awakening for humanity. A new financial dawn in the Great Awakening. You stand at the threshold of immense changes. Many of you have sensed for years that the old debt slavery financial system was a tool of oppression, a web woven by the dark cabal to keep humanity in fear and servitude. You were correct. For eons, a small group, call them the shadow controllers, the cabal, the dark ones, held the puppet strings of global finance, creating lack, manipulation, and hierarchy. They believed their grip unbreakable, but the light has steadily been eroding their power, and now comes the final act of liberation.
Greg.
Yes.
Well, but this is the final act. We still here?
Listen to me. Listen to me. UNC cannot get no money. Everything is going to be back. Listen to what I'm saying.
No,
listen
wait,
to,
no, Greg, wait.
Listen to me.
No, Greg, wait a minute. Greg, no, Greg. You're going sideways. Greg.
No, I'm not going sideways because right now, all government is going away. When you say, our Father pray, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come. Thy kingdom, all the things are happening here now. We are going under kingdoms.
Greg.
The kingdoms are already there. I could send that information for you. Trinidad will be under the kingdom. Brazil is the head of that kingdom. All the Caribbean countries is under Brazil. Latin America under Brazil. Central America under Brazil.
Greg.
Okay?
Greg.
Look,
Greg.
Look, I'm not here to argue.
No, we're not arguing. Greg, can you do me a favor?
What's that?
Put on that glass, please. Put on the glass.
Let me say something to you. You see what your mind is about PNM and UNC? Those things are gone. Let me tell you this right now. The majority of all these people there will be headed to Gitmo, Cuba. Look, today they just sent over. Listen to me.
What happened to
everybody
the rupture?
Greg, look.
No, Greg. What happened to the rupture? What happened to it?
The rupture will be here. Don't worry. That is God's planet. Look, God is in charge of this planet. I am not in charge of the planet. Do things on his time. I don't know when he's going to do it. The rapture is going to be coming.
So give me a new date.
I can't give you no date. That's why I'm playing this. If you're listening to what I'm playing, listen to me. 25th. You need to go. These people need to go on YouTube. All that information is inside there right now.
We're not going on no YouTube. You came here.
Yeah, because you see, because you have a mind. Your mind is corrupt. Your mind is evil. Because if you have a good mind, you will know. Let me tell you this right now.
Yeah.
These people know everything about everyone on this planet already. Okay. They've been in your phone.
All right, Greg.
They know all the evil people here.
Greg, before you go.
Let me say this to you.
Listen.
There's no more prime minister of Trinidad.
Greg, before you go.
Prime ministers are over.
Greg, before you go. You want to give us an update on the rupture? You say it was the 25th. You want to change the date? Give us a new date.
Look, let me say this to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll come back. I will come back on the 15th. By that, I have a lot of changes.
15th
and
October.
I keep on telling you again.
15th
I keep
October.
on telling you again. I said the 15th. I don't know if the radio station gonna be wrong.
All right, Greg. The 15th. We'll go back to you on the 15th of October.
Yeah. All right.
Because
before I go, like I will tell you, Iraq is bringing this whole world to the gold standard. That is why they went into Iraq. It is all biblical. We're going to see who going to be looking like a fool.
All right, Greg, the 15th.
All right.
Thank you. So, folks, mark in your calendar. We shifting it now, eh? Mark your calendar. October 15th. Greg change your mind now, eh? Tommy, Greg give me the 25th, and we promise we go call him. Right, Tommy?
Yep.
We lived up to our expectation, right? Greg shift the goalpost now, and he says October the 15th. All right, Greg, we go get the 15th. Let me see what happened on the 15th now. Hey, y'all, please mark down the 15th of October. And we had to tell me, where did us get them things from, boy? Seriously. Where did us get them things from?
Heaven only knows.
Oh boy. You know what? I just wonder, boy. Oh boy. Greg, boy?
Heaven only knows.
I'm sorry for you, boy. Brooklyn.
Wall Street, good night to you. Good night, Uncle Tommy. Good night to the viewers and listeners.
Yeah.
Wall Street, when you see you having a comedy fest feature, you must let me know before, please. You see, whenever you're going to feature comedy on this show, because this show have a type of a truth to it, you know, a truth, a type of, like, you know, we bring the facts, we bring the truth. And you see when you have these comedians, I don't know if you find this show on YouTube, you know, but commentator tell you what he see on YouTube. Yeah. You understand?
And he believe that.
And he telling you all this kind of mad thing. That man sound like it's not even punching, he drinking, you know. He has something stronger than punching. You understand? I listened to them for some days well. And there's only mad talk, the man talking on the program, you know. And he want to stay long talking, he crap. You know, we have more important things to deal with. You understand? We have very important things to deal with, you know. So, Greg, when you see this time come, just listen, boy. Just listen and learn. You're going to learn more here than watching them crap on YouTube. All right? All right, Washington, Uncle Tom. You have a good night.
Yeah.
All right, Brooklyn.
No, but we promised, let me take this voice note, but we promised Greg that we will return the call, and we say we speak truth to power here, right, Tommy? So we return the call. You understand? Let me take this voice.
Good night, Uncle Tommy, Wall Street, and to everybody out there. Well, Selwyn Cudjoe coming in for a beating and a bashing.
Yeah, correct.
For that Order of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago Award.
Yep.
Highest medal. Right? Imagine PNMites. This man was a deputy political leader of the PNM. And because he saw the light and he left the PNM and he get this medal now under UNC government, man, they bashing the man like no hold back. They imagine they asking what that man did for the country.
Yeah.
Right?
Correct.
What that man did for the country. He was only bad talking, Rowley, and that's why she give him a medal. But I want to ask a question. What did the doctor from Harvard University,
Dr. Frederick
medal,
Frederick,
I think
yes,
3 years ago,
Dr. Frederick,
what did he do for the country?
Correct is right, Miss Santa Cruz. Correct.
Right, and then he reciprocated by giving Dr. Rowley
a PhD,
a doctorate,
an honorary doctorate. Correct.
Right? But you see, they don't see these things. They are blinded by anything the PNM doing. That man never did anything for this country. We don't even know that man when he was given the ORTT.
Yes.
But I'm sorry for Selwyn Cudjoe, boy. Oh God, he really taking a beating and a bashing. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thank you, Miss Santa Cruz. Yes, Dr. Wayne Frederick was presented with the Order of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago in March 2022, which is the nation's highest honor in recognition of his contribution to medicine and education. Tommy, you hear that?
Yes, top of the hour.
Yeah, he's a Trinidad-born medical practitioner and was the 17th president of Howard University before being appointed as a distinguished Charles R. Drew Professor of Surgery. Yeah? And the PNM give him the ORTT. Look, all them miss me, yeah? Professor Selwyn Cudjoe have done more for Trinidad and Tobago than Dr. Wayne Frederick. Folks, we're going to take that. It's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. Excellent point, Miss Santa Cruz. Excellent point. Yes? Compare and contrast. We'll be right back. Stick and stay.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE WZYE 95.9 FM. The most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey. The most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life. And as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
Laid to rest, laid to rest, laid to rest, laid to rest. It's alleged, it's alleged, it's alleged, it's alleged. Hey, tell them Kamala say, PNM dead. Petrotrain workers say, the party dead, dead, dead. Bubble billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money. The end is scarcity. PNM dead. Hey, tell them Munilal say PNM dead. Even the 1%ers say the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making. The DMO leaving. PNM dead. Condolences to the Balize. SIEP, no more pale pale. The rising sun is ready to govern Trinidad and Tobago for a brighter tomorrow. One, restart the economy, two, health sector, immediate victory. Abolish crime, put sports on the front line. Four, every pipe must have water. Five, roads smooth as. Six, provide people with work. UNC and making jokes. Tell them drilling say, PNM dead. Social media say, the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough, the put a spin. Inside sources say, PNM dead. Tell them Arnold say, PNM dead. Police, army and prison say, the party dead, dead, dead. Election night, flambeau burning steady. The casket closed and the hearse ready. Read the red eulogy. PNM dead, dead, dead. Tell them Kamala say, PNM dead. Some of the members say the party dead, dead, dead. When the carrot come leaders hear what's up. Seems like not one of them was in shock. Put them in one big box. PNM dead. Tell them Munilal say PNM dead. Teachers, doctors and nurses say the party dead, dead, dead. All the bad investments and fellas make. Investors not coming for the work. No more ice cream and cake. PNM dead, dead, dead. The red party showed no empathy for 18 babies and pipeline families. They so heartless, citizens in distress. The country in a crisis, SOE and still all justice. One, UNC on a mission. Two, to correct the school system. Three, end poverty and clean up TNT. Four, speed up the housing process. Five, lower taxes. Six, revamp we energy. Bring back the oil refinery. Tell them Kamala say, PNM dead. Petrotrain workers say, the party dead, dead, dead. Bubble billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money. The end is scarcity. PNM dead. Hey, tell them Munilal say, PNM dead. Even the 1%ers say, the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making. The DMO leaving. PNM dead, dead, dead. Tell them drilling say, PNM dead. Social media say, the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough, to put a spin. Inside sources say, PNM dead. Tell them Arnold say, PNM dead. Police, army and prison say, the party dead, dead, dead. Election night, flambeau burning steady. The casket closed and the hearse ready. Read the red eulogy. PNM dead, dead, dead.
Fire! 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 Fire!
We are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Walsheet, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Folks, when you get in, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV and YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. Remember, please share the live, and we thank you.
And of course, Tommy, we have this situation here, the Minister of Homeland Security. Right, Tommy? PNM
Yes,
propaganda again. PNM propaganda. Let me keep it real. Let me keep it full 100. PNM propaganda. Right? And they're trying all out, Tommy. Were you able to catch any of that so-called press conference today?
No, I didn't. I didn't even want to look at it.
Waste of precious time, space, money, everything. Waste of time. Waste of time. But, Tommy, all right, I'll go play it after this one. I want you guys to listen to this. Listen to this. Listen carefully, yeah?
Minister of Homeland Security Roger Alexander refutes Guada's claims. The legal team for Minister of Homeland Security Roger Alexander has issued a rebuttal to a pre-action letter from attorney Crystal Primus on behalf of Prisons Acting Assistant Superintendent Garth Guada. Guada was detained in August under a state of emergency preventative detention order signed by the minister. Guada's legal team claims his detention is unlawful and influenced by Alexander's personal conflict of interest. In a pre-action protocol letter dated September 19th, Primus stated that Guada was detained on August 21st and held at the Eastern Correctional Rehabilitation Center, ECRC, before being relocated to Teteron Barracks on September 4th. The letter alleges that Alexander's decision to detain Guada was unlawful, unreasonable, and violated principles of justice. It also asserted that Guada was restricted from consulting with his attorney and prevented from attending his review tribunal hearing. Primus' letter further alleged that the minister, while on vacation and prior to his ministerial appointment, requested unsupervised visits to the Maximum Security Prison, MSP. According to Primus, these requests were denied by Guada, who had also supervised a meeting between Alexander and a member of a radical Islamic OCG. The letter claims that after becoming a minister, Alexander made similar requests. Primus contends that these incidents, along with information Guada provided to the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, TTPS, intelligence unit, demonstrated a pre-existing relationship and personal animosity, constituting a conflict of interest and an abuse of power. Attempt to score cheap political points. However, on Tuesday, Alexander's attorneys, led by senior counsel Anand Ramlogan, responded with a categorical denial of the claims. In their letter to Primus, written by attorney Jared Jagru, they rubbished the claim that Guada was denied the opportunity to consult with his lawyer or attend the review tribunal. Jagru pointed out that at the tribunal hearing on September 19th, Primus had informed the panel of technical difficulties preventing her client's connection. The tribunal reportedly adjourned multiple times to facilitate Guada's appearance, and he eventually logged in after the matter had already been adjourned. The minister's lawyers asserted that Guada's detention has at all times complied with the Emergency Powers Regulations 2025 and that the review tribunal maintains independent oversight. The letter refuted the claims of improper visits, stating that all visits were conducted lawfully in the minister's former capacity as a senior police officer for the purpose of intelligence gathering. The response accuses Guada's team of circulating their allegations to the media on the same day the pre-action letter was written, before Alexander had a chance to respond. The lawyers suggested this was a deliberate attempt to score cheap political points and caused unnecessary reputational damage based on unsubstantiated claims. The minister's legal team also pointed out that an ex parte application challenging Guada's detention was filed before the High Court and later withdrawn without explanation. The court has reserved its position on costs, which the firm says undermines the credibility of the complaints. Alexander's lawyers concluded by stating they will vigorously defend any legal proceedings and are ready to respond should Guada's legal team proceed with threatened action. On Tuesday, the Express reported that Alexander had visited murder-accused Raji Ali at the MSP in January, together with then Assistant Commissioner of Police Richard Smith. However, before the visit took place, Smith, who was senior to Alexander, had formally requested approval from his superior, Deputy Commissioner Suzette Martin of the Investigations and Intelligence Unit, after Ali had indicated he was seeking an audience with Smith to provide certain information. Martin, in turn, had written prison's Commissioner Carlos Carraspe, asking that the officers be allowed access to the prison. On Tuesday, Smith told the Express that the meeting between himself, Alexander, and Ali was above board, and there was nothing clandestine about it.
You see, Tommy? So,
yep.
And we played it yesterday with respect to the letter. I mean, you know, it's like every single day, the PNM propaganda, it's unrelenting. But don't worry. It's a different time. The times are different. Yeah?
All we have to hope is that our goodly Prime Minister don't get caught up in them traps.
No. She good. Very strategic. Very strategic. Yeah? She excellent. Yeah? Let me see what go here. Lenora Cumberbatch, welcome. Yeah, Tommy says PNM propaganda can't work anymore. The people knows better. Yeah, it can't work anymore. Yeah.
It cannot.
Basdio Big Harry, welcome. Yeah, you know, Tommy, when is the pastor with the internet search engine name, Tommy?
What is his name?
Eh?
What is his name, you ask?
No. When is he? When? When is he gonna stop trying to fool people?
He's a propagandist. He gonna be working for 5 years. He has a 5-year contract in propagandist.
Oh, he's a 5-year contract.
Yes, he has a 5-year contract.
All right. No, on that same issue with the Minister of Homeland Security, I want you all to listen to the pastor with the internet search engine name. All right? And the thing out this, Tommy, we have to call them out.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We can't stay still.
Yes, you cannot stay still and let them put these things out into the atmosphere, and there's nothing to rebut the misinformation that they are putting out. We cannot allow that to happen.
See,
Go ahead.
What they don't realize, it's not like long ago where there was only TTT. No, we have all these social media platforms that we can push back on.
Correct is right. So, folks, I want you all to listen to this. Listen to the pastor. Listen to him. Take a listen.
Yeah, it was the next question I have to ask, right? And I think one of the callers asked it earlier on. How come this prisoner asking to see you, Minister? How?
Yeah, what he's saying there, Tommy? He asked the question. How the prisoner asking to see the minister? Which is untrue.
How can he prove? How can you prove that the prisoner is asking to see the minister?
Correct is right.
This prisoner asking to see you, Minister. How come?
Like he asked on your platform.
How come? But wait, and I'm watching this letter here.
Tommy, you know what make it even worse? The man have the letter. You have the letter. And like he carried. Not Patricia Reader, folks. Not Patricia Reader. He carried. Maybe you should send it for Patty, PNM Patty, so she could read it. Listen to this, folks. Listen carefully, you know. Listen.
Yeah.
Listen.
Anyway, you done already when you're on leave.
Fact check.
No, I want to go back.
But wait, and I'm watching this letter here. Anyway, you done already when you're on leave.
Fact check. Pastor with internet search engine name gets it wrong again. The following is the letter. Trinidad and Tobago Police Service.
You all folks, listen to the letter. This is the letter. You hear what he just stated? Listen to the letter now. This is the letter, right? We make this up, right? Listen. And we make this up a statement.
CP Northwest and Special Operations. 94 Riverside Plaza. Besson Street. Port of Spain. 2. Deputy Commissioner of Police Intelligence and Investigations. From Assistant Commissioner of Police Northwest and Special Operations. Date.
This is from, or they hear it from. This is not from Roger Alexander. This is not from Minister Roger Alexander. Okay? Listen carefully here. We're taking you all through it. Listen.
Friday, January 17th, 2025. Subject. Request for permission. Ma'am, I am informing you I have received information from a reliable informant that Raji Ali, presently detained at the maximum security prison, is requesting a meeting with me. As a result, I am seeking your permission to meet with the detained Raji Ali at the earliest possible opportunity. I am also requesting Senior Superintendent Roger Alexander accompany me at this meeting. If permission is granted, may the necessary arrangements be made with the Commissioner of Prison.
I mean, he's requesting Roger Alexander to accompany him, right?
Yep.
Right? And the man just said, why is the prisoner asking to meet with Roger Alexander? Well, they think this thing is easy. But let me listen to the end. There we go.
Through your office. Respectfully, ACP Richard Smith. Northwest and Special Operations, January 17th, 25. Again, more propaganda from the PNM Red Pasta, as prisoner never requested to meet with Roger Alexander.
That the PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said rightly. Dr. Eric Williams, many years ago, said that every single member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. And one of the first things I will do as your new chairman is to ensure that the propagandists of the PNM must be deployed on every nook and every cranny of this country. And we will chase them away on social media, and that the gospel of the PNM must be known to every single citizen of this country.
So, Tommy, we cannot be accused of any misinformation. That's why we tell all you know. Listen to this, folks. Listen to this. We say it, you know. We say it and we do mean it. Listen to this.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station. We're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
Folks, and we do mean that. We originate, we don't imitate, we bring you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Let me go back to the chat. Anthony say, yeah, I love watching the face on those supporters. Yeah, Monica. PNM party, propagandist. PNM Fox, propagandist. Gordon Dryden, propagandist. Yeah? One set of propaganda. Hey, Tommy, look your next friend. Look, Patty Reed come.
Yeah.
Patty, welcome. Tommy, you have some real good friend, you know.
Yeah, man. I'm the friendly one around here.
Oh God. Bull says pastor is an ignorant, oh God, who aims to appeal to others more ignorant than him. And that's if that were possible. But listen to this. Tommy, Lord Father, please put a hand. Patty says the minister made this statement though. Right? The pastor with the internet search engine said the fella, the person in jail asked to meet with Roger Alexander. Patty, that is not true. Oh God. Admit it's not true now. Admit that Pastor Google was lying. Admit it, it's okay. You could still support the PNM. But you know he's telling untruth. We cannot believe anything they say. Look at all the information coming out to me about crime down. Let me put it up on the screen. Right? Look, this was just the other day. Right? Reduction in murders. 29% decrease compared to 2022. 32.3% decrease compared to 2023. 35.5% decrease compared to 2024. What more? Right? What more you want? And you know, Tommy, that murders in Trinidad and Tobago is a big issue. It's an issue. And they're always asking Tommy, where's the government crime plan? Tommy, if murders are being reduced, you need to see any crime plan?
Did they ask the red squad for a crime plan?
No. Did they have one? I remember him. Did they have a crime plan? Financial Guru, welcome.
Yeah, Professor Wall Street. Good night to you, Professor Wall Street. Good night to Uncle Tommy. Good night to everyone.
Yeah,
Professor
Good night,
Wall Street,
sir.
are you hearing me very well? Are you hearing me very well?
Yeah, you're loud and clear.
Beautiful. All right. So, Professor Wall Street, there is a concerted effort by the PNM. They are, I don't want to use bad language. I don't want to say they are like potongs, but they are acting like raras. Pastor Google believes he's the new Perry Mason. I don't know if people remember Perry Mason from a long time.
Yep.
Perry Mason was a lawyer. Pastor Google's aunt is a senior counsel. His father is not a senior counsel, but studied in England. And he figured because he's the apple of his father's tree, the apple fall far away. Not only that, and I'm going straight at these guys. Dominic Romaine coming along with Marvin Gonzalez, because I listened to the show. Because I had to say it's a show, right? These guys, as I told you, my background is in finance and marketing, and I'm a lawyer. And in America, you have to learn, before you go to law school, you have to do the LSAT. And it's based on reasoning, logic, and certain tricks you have to learn. And Google doesn't seem to understand these things, because if I'm a policeman and the letter clearly shows that the assistant commissioner as well as the DCP is involved, how could I, even if I came out after vacation, because this is the new talk, they keep shifting the goalposts. He was on vacation. Now, the thing is, if Google knew about the police service, the TTPS, if you are a high level officer who deals with intelligence, and Roger Alexander, I have no con, I don't know Mr. Alexander, I don't know Mr. Gorda, but the fact is, Raji Ali has been involved or alleged to commit murder against Miss Dana Sitahal in 2014. Has been also known to have several alleged, because he has not been proven guilty, to deal with certain things with disrupting Trinidad and Tobago, including why we have the state of emergency. So from Marvin Gonzalez and Dominic Romain and Pastor Google to come with this nonsense, because a police officer can be pulled off vacation. My father was a police officer, my grandfather was a police officer, my great-grandfather was a police officer, and at times, if you are the expert in the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, you could be called from vacation. It's not something that is extraordinary. So again, I want people to understand, when you have nothing of substance to say, you have to come up with some sort of concoction. I will leave you with this. Pastor Google was talking about making joke about Roger Alexander, about a statement which is Mrs. Gorda's lawyer was saying when he was talking about a statement concerning the lawyer. And he said, drinking about a cow's milk. When a lawyer drinks the cow's milk, watch out for that. They don't understand that. They start talking about Idi Amin and the king and I. If you understood if you understood the terminology, is that if a lawyer is following her Gorda, which is the superintendent of prisons, he is making allegations after the fact. She could be doing things, and I'm not saying she's doing that, but she could be influenced by what Gorda is saying, because the fact is, Gorda was in the prison as a supervising officer. The prison has had a lot of nefarious things happening past Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. There has been guns, there has been people calling outside from the prisons making hits, and the fact is, if I was a police officer, I just want people to use logic, which is what Marvin Gonzalez, who was a police and is a lawyer, boasting today, right? If I'm an intelligence officer, why would I, as an intelligence officer, conduct an interview when the subject of the possible intelligence, which is Gorda, why would I have an interview in front of him? I want to leave you with that. The fact is, these fellas have no idea what they're talking about. They're going to bark at everything like a tongue crier. And as I said, Professor Walton and Uncle Tommy, we have to pull them up, because the PNM is not substantive. There are too many issues. Probe what's going on with Costa Cummins, how we have $115 million over the last 10 years. Probe how Dr. Rowley get 2 houses, one at almost $500,000 discount, another for his daughter, and his wife was the conveyancer, and she had that discounted 2 years after at 1.2 million. Probe that. Probe Colin Imbut. Probe Brian Manning. Probe all the things that were going on in the PNM. Probe the fact that up to now, Brent Thomas, and I'll leave you with this one, Brent Thomas was absconded from Barbados, and up to now they can't figure out who gave Brent Thomas who gave DCP Suzette Martin and the people of the Professional Standards Bureau to go to Barbados and use a CARICOM impact plane to take a person illegally. That's what they should be proving. Have a good night, Professor Wall Street. Have a good night, Uncle Tommy. Have a good night. We got to put them in their place. This is too much nonsense going on with this PNM opposition. Have a good night.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, folks, listen to this one, right? This is one pastor. This is a PASTOR to a PASTA. Right? I want you all to listen carefully. Listen to this.
Yeah, good afternoon, good night, Pastor Google.
Good evening.
Pastor Google, I find it a kind of, I don't know if it's strange or usual, but I find Kamala did well there. Let me be real. She did well because you know why? All the time that Mr. Rowley went on when he went and the acting, he never tried one of the African type of people where we call so-called African.
But why are you looking at it from race though?
Look. Tommy. How you go even try to defend that Tommy boy as a black man? How you could Tommy, listen, support the PNM all you want. Support them. But how you trying to defend that, Tommy? Nah, all the listeners, listen carefully.
Mindless.
No.
Listen.
I find it a kind of, I don't know if it's strange or usual, but I find Kamala did well there. Let me be real. She did well because you know why?
You hear? The guy complimenting Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar. Right? And listen,
Right.
I want to believe, Tommy, that fella is a PNM. But that fella is a critical thinker. I mean, they have a lot of them, but I go give him that one. He's a critical thinker. You think Patty Reid and PNM Fox and Gordon Dryden and them could ever think like that? You think them could think like that? No, them could never think like that. And yet the first thing he talk about is race. The man ain't saying nothing about race, but he passed over the internet search engine, as the PNM always does, is race. Race. Everything is race. Let we go. Let we continue.
All the time that Mr. Rowley went on when he went and the acting, he never tried one of the African type of people where we call so-called African.
But why are you looking at it from race though?
No, I ain't looking at it from race.
Yes, you are. You are saying that Dr. Rowley, but he's a black man. So and there are other persons. He put Minister Young at one time, and he didn't have the prime minister. He used the more senior person in the party. If you look at it from that angle, to be the acting prime minister, Minister Imbert, is much more senior than all of them over there.
So when you say Jolene John is the most senior?
No, you can't use Dr. Rowley's, listen to me, you cannot use Dr. Rowley's measuring stick as Ms. Bissessar's measuring stick. Ms. Bissessar would have used whatever reasoning to put Ms. Jolene John. Dr. Rowley said that the reason why he would have used Mr. Imbert, one is because he is more senior than all of the cabinet ministers that he would have had, and Dr. Rowley, that's his reasoning.
So you trying to say Dr. Rowley was a racist? You see, like what you trying to say?
You're trying to say that, and as a pastor, you coming on to talk your rubbish again.
No.
Yeah.
No rubbish.
You're talking your nonsense. I want to know if your congregation they've been listening to you talking this nonsense.
You doesn't want to believe in the truth, you know.
What truth you talking? If I am a manager of a company, wait. If I am a manager of a company, right? I'm a manager of a company, and I am going out of the country, and I, as a manager, choose to put the most senior person after me to run the company. Why are you looking at it from race?
I'm showing you why she had the edge on the PNM and why the PNM fall. Because
all right. Hear what I'm saying to you. I think I've had enough of you trying to come on to push a narrative that just don't exist. I had enough of it.
and you say you're a man of God, you say that you have the Holy Spirit, and if that is your stinking thinking, nah, I don't want no part of that. I don't want no part of that.
Oh
These are just
God.
thinking. I don't want no part of that.
Oh God. Tommy. Imagine that man trying to defend the undefensible, the indefensible.
I want to know how senior Young was.
How senior Young was? Go ahead, take the call.
Let me take this call.
Yeah.
I want to know how senior Young was. Follow your live. Turn down your computer.
Hello?
Good evening.
Good night, Professor Tom and Uncle. Well, here what now? I the man who does call him. And you know why does call him? Because I want to know what kind of pastor who go in his church. And I was calling to try to see if he had any truth in him. But that fella leading people wrong. That pastor fella is a nasty fella. He ain't no pastor. He's a underground kind of dog or something. But let me tell all you. Have a good night, fellas.
All right.
What I think fellow just call him?
Yeah.
Tommy.
Anyone who say he called him.
Tommy, can you imagine that man trying to defend that boy? Tommy, what about Penelope Beckles? Stuart Young have more experience than him to make him the prime minister?
It's too much.
Way boy. Them fellas don't will defend by any means necessary, you know. But you know what's good, Tommy? Let them continue because they continue to get exposed.
Yep.
He continue to get exposed. I used to ask that question all the time. How come the blackest man in Trinidad and Tobago couldn't find one, even a half black person to act as prime minister in almost a decade? And you trying to defend that? But you should send you up to sentence and lock you up for the rest. Anyway, I don't say that. COP, welcome.
Professor Walshit, good night to you again. And Uncle Tommy?
Yes, sir.
I think it's time for we to stop addressing that blank fella as a pastor. He's not no pastor. He's a hypocrite of the black community.
Yes.
You Google.
The worst.
Hypocrite.
The worst of the worst, COP. The worst.
Yeah.
I don't know how people could follow that fella, you know.
What I want to know the church that fella is being and praying in front of the altar. I want to go to that church just to tape he. I just want to tape he in that church and see how he does pray. See how he does pray. What type of people this follow that fella. That fella is one of the most deceitful, hypocrite black person that have in Trinidad and Tobago. He practices racism. In fact, that's why they leave him and go. I now can understand why they leave him and go. It's so sad. You know, that fella used to be a 91.9. That hypocrite, that nasty-minded black fella. He used to be a 91.9, telling black people, the government don't owe you nothing. The government don't have to give you nothing. You have to get up and go and get it. You know that nasty person that is called Google. He have a YouTube program. That nasty person who does have a YouTube program, he does be running. They call him Google. That nasty person run a program and only spread biasness, hate, and race. Once you could speak about race and you could condemn the Prime Minister, the East Indian man, or any East Indian people, that fella allow it.
Yep.
He allowed that. And he classified himself as a pastor. And I know your people them listening and taping to go back and tell you. And they just cut it out and send it back. I want to tell them tape this. Pastor Google, not Pastor Google. Google is a nasty, black man in Trinidad and Tobago, why he don't go back? Why he don't go back foreign and try to make up? Instead of he stay in Trinidad over here, just spreading propaganda, lies, and deceitful thinking. That fella meet me when the PNM win election. He see me in Vista Bella gas station and come out of his vehicle and walk up to me and tell me, only talking race because the PNM in power, only talking race. Boy, Pastor Google, stop doing what you're doing, and I'm going to tell you this again. As long as you continue running deceitful program like that, your children are going to deceive you. The sins of the parents will fall on the children. Your children and your family going to deceive you. They're going to turn their back on you. You know why you're saying that? Because you lies to the population. You spread propaganda. You try to make the population feel that he is this honest pastor when he is not no pastor. When he is just a deceitful, ungrateful hypocrite in this country. Let us take that and sell it for that. And if you want to put me in court, I can manage you in court. Thank you.
Mr. PNM. But Mr. PNM, let me tell you something. Again, you must fact check yourself and you must go and do your research and come with the information for when you see people want to question you. Radio, Mr. PNM, you should have your information at hand to give to persons who will fact check you. You could come on the radio and spew misinformation like that, Mr. PNM, and not be fact checked.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google.
Hi, good afternoon again, Mr. Chan.
Well, I thought I will just call in and bring some clarity on this into the program.
So, folks, listen to this. Tommy, this is, I think his name is Mr. Bingo, or I think Mr. Chance. This is Mr. Chance, a PNM person, fact-checking the pastor after he lied again. This is the full. After he lied again, he get fact-check again. Listen to it.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google.
Hi, good afternoon again, Mr. Chan.
Well, I thought I will just call in and bring some clarity on this into the program in respect of the Constitution. I think we need to get some clarity, and I hope all your listeners are following. Trinidad and Tobago, like many countries in a democracy, is guided by a constitution. And a constitution consists of the written rules of how a country is run. Let me say that again. Written rules is documented how a country is run. All the democracies, most of them have that, right? And in that constitution, it details very carefully how we arrive at passing of certain laws. And there are certain parts of the constitution, particularly section 4 and 5, that guarantee certain freedoms and rights for the citizens. So if ever time you want to pass a law that will infringe those rights of section 4 and 5, you have to get what is called a special majority. You can't just go and say like a dictator and say, that's the law. You have to pass it with a special majority. That special majority could be 2/3, it could be 3/5, it could be 3/4. But there are some laws that you can pass with a simple majority. The present government has a simple majority. They do not have a special majority. For example, like this bill, the polygraph bill, that is before the parliament today, as I'm looking on now, requires a 3/5 majority. Meaning,
folks, that is his own person fact checking him on a statement that he made. Here it is. Here it.
All right. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. A vote for PNM is a vote for local government reform. A vote for PNM is the biggest change of power since 1962. I'm longing to hear that conversation again. Anyway, as I drive through San Fernando here, watching the $180 million car park
with 20 car in it. More workers than car in the car park. With the government spend 180 million on. But anyway, not a call for. I must stick to the topic. The topic today is the government need help from the UNC to support bills and to support this. So if the UN, let me just say worst case scenario, this the UNC don't support nothing. So how we gonna so is the UNC running the country then? Because the government every minute the UNC, better not put the UNC government. Because I never, if my memory serves me correctly, I never hear the UNC complain about the PNM and fix doing this and the PNM. And the PNM supported the UNC did what they had to do and get the country in again. Every minute is the UNC. The UNC support this, the UNC they support that. So they have no plan at the UN. They don't need to get the country in again. Look about murders. I want now come on, they sleep at night when they go home after defending the PNM with the wrongs. I want every PNM go defend all this so that's all they turn. Enjoy their day.
So I'm going for a break. When I come back from the break, I want to talk. I want to address the caller because you clearly don't understand governance in Trinidad and Tobago. So the government needs 2/3 majority in order to pass specific bills. When they pilot
that for yourself, that is what you was fact check on. Alistair, sorry about that. Alistair, you're muted. All right, you go wait for him to come back. Tommy, that is what he was fact checked on. The fella just doesn't know, and he don't know that he don't know, even though you tell him that he don't know, right? You don't want to know that he don't know, even though you know that he don't know. But somehow you're telling him that you don't know, and you don't want to know that you don't know. That's just the way it is. Boy, I just feel sorry for that. Yes, Patty. That guy is a PNM. He's a PNM. Yeah, he's a PNM. Alistair, welcome.
Right. Hear me now?
Yeah, you.
Right. Now, lately, I noticed it's on a high gear. Propaganda after propaganda, right?
Correct.
Now, for the people who don't understand what is a propaganda, let me say it again. A propaganda is the strategic dissemination of information, often biased or misleading, to influence public opinion and promote a specific agenda.
Yeah.
Right? So for people like Patricia Reed, this is what a propaganda is. Right? Now, I will listen to the news tonight. Penny, opposition leader, she have a problem with the prime minister that she go on United Nations. And a 12-year-old girl, you know, a 12-year-old girl was murdered in Friendship Village South.
Alistair, let me say this.
Yes, sir.
Alistair, Penny weak because too damn this. I'm saying damn here. We could use damn. Too damn deceitful. She's gonna be in New York on the 28th in a fundraiser. Yeah, newsflash. She's gonna be in New York on the 20th in a fundraiser. Look, go ahead.
Yeah, but here's why it becomes jokey.
Yeah.
Now, last year, Rowley was addressing the United Nations, similar.
Yeah.
And 4 black children were murdered at Guanapo Heights. I just remember that.
Yeah.
4 black children, because Guanapo is a poor village. They were murdered in their sleep. Not a word from Hines, Minister of National Security, Rowley, Penny, or none of the government, PNM. Not a word, Professor Wall Street. Not a word. Added to that, two, a 13-year-old girl was murdered in her sleep in Rio Claro with her uncle. Because they went to a police station and they left the police station and she died home in her sleep. Not a word from Penny, the PNM, and the Minister of National Security and the Prime Minister. You hear what I say?
Yep.
But all of a sudden they in opposition. They love the people. Right?
Yep.
Yeah. So, I sent you something with the table with the game. So I need to receive it.
Okay, I'll check
the word of that. I sent it.
The table? The table?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I sent it to you.
Yeah, cool.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You have a good night. You and Uncle Tommy.
Okay, same to you. Same to you.
Do you have any voice notes there?
No.
Voice? No?
When I last check, I didn't see any. Let me check again.
Yeah. Yeah, no man can judge any man. God is the only righteous judge. Yeah. I will show you something just now. Can you come in after that and retire out to sunset just like Rowley? Propaganda can also be used for positive purposes. You come back with that again, boy. PNM Fox. Oh God. Anderson, you're staying focused?
Of course. I told you, yes, I listen and call him radio. Mr. Good night, everyone.
Yeah.
Uncle Tommy, Mr. Wall Street.
Yeah.
And to all the callers. Let me tell you something. Wall Street and Uncle Tommy and to the listening, those who listening.
Go ahead, be listening.
Worldwide. Yeah. Kunji, you come good. I know that time I don't side with you. You come very good. Why are you calling this man pastor? He come like a fellow long way we name Andrew. When you and Andrew, is just Andrew names my brother in the church. And that man can play pastor. He can't quote nothing from the Bible. All he knows says repent. But you know, anybody for Jesus, I for them. But when it comes to Google, you ain't for no Jesus. It's the most, if somebody carry a more racial and Sean Felix, you take the cake. And anytime you can call and bad talk the UNC and bad talk Kamala, and you can bad talk Indian people, East Indian, you can leave it to talk. You can talk for an hour. But long and short, he no pastor. He no pastor. Anybody that call a pastor better and this show, we go call Mr. Greg a pastor. Because because Greg come like Noah, you know. Remember, everybody wasn't listening to Noah. So we need to listen to Greg. You know what, Brooklyn, let me listen to Mr. Greg. There's something serious out on the Wall Street. We need to get with the times. No, when going back to Google. I remember Aisha Welch, I remember Aisha Welch, Sharon Felix, but you both of them tell me that they say, Anderson, when you call, remember to tell Google, when you know which he say Iowa George. Who you say Iowa George? The other chair, big chair in the studio where you come and you waiting to go and talk about whatever issues you have. When be time issues, they just send me.
Yeah.
So I say, and the soon you go and talk, so I just send me so now 5 interview per day. So better than put me in Roger Alexander place. I can really talk. So now 5 interviews per day. It's CNC 3. It's TV 6. And so look, Anderson News, they're coming out. There was somebody to talk to concerning the issue and the beatum. And everything is me. Right? When it comes to people like Google them, I believe it's Sharon Felix or Aisha. I believe it's you know Aisha Welch, because Aisha Welch, there's always, she don't leave me out there, she's giving me all the inside. I ain't telling you out there, Aisha, I must say good night to Aisha Welch. Sharon Felix listening to. Right? You see when they say I was just a big coach in the studio, and the man is a sweat, dirty, was Google. But you know what to say when he reaching to that? He says stay in the studio. And he says sleep on the couch. And the couch is to smell dirty, sweaty, nasty. Right? Right?
Google, let me tell you something. If you get to a pastor, but the real pastor, I think to be a pastor, there's going monks and Benedicts. I think you have to go through some studies and things. Some I forget the name of the study, but I think you ever went through any of that.
Theology.
Yeah, the theology study. Yeah. I think he could show you a certificate of that. Same thing with the Andrew guy down by us. So until you can show some form of certificate or finishing that course or something, Google, you're no pastor, you're a political hustler. You see what they put you later? You see what they put you later? In Sapa, in the later. For 10 years. Yeah. But when I watch you that TV, Paul Spain Leon, Julia Davy only had $20 to go. $20 to go show on us. PNM leave. I said, Juliet, PNM, because of Rowley and the Hines and the, when I say Hines, I talk about federal Hines, a matter staying long to come up in High Court, boy. Imagine senior counsel, I say good night to senior counsel. 2 senior counsel said they're doing the case for free now. They waiting on the deal boy Hines, boy. Yeah, they can't get a date. And remember I tell Hines, I ain't showing from what I'm talking about. Remember I say Hines, federal Hines are talking about. When you're going to court, you'll be a normal civilian. Hines are waiting on the court. You. And the state has so much money to give to Anderson Wilson. So much money. Tekla Singh, senior counsel. 2 senior counsel, I'm calling the next one name. Yeah? The other senior counsel is a PNM. Who willing to do the case for free too. He want to do the case more than the UNC lawyer. Yeah. So I don't know about Hines, boy. You're good to go, boy.
Yeah.
You're good to go.
Thanks, Andy.
Yeah, you're good to go. Coming back to Google.
Yeah.
It's one of the most racialist I ever see. Is when that man told him, you know, I take something from the show. And I said, Kareem, I call in and say, what should you say that Rowley, I don't know about that thing that Rowley for them, no Dr. Rowley. Rowley never get comments a cover sweat. You know, Kareem laugh. Yeah. And I'm picking up on my nephew when I thought he laugh, you know. But you know he shoot. I said Kareem in the 9 and something years, maybe say 10 years. Rowley living to go anyway. I don't call him Dr. Rowley, I say Rowley. The former Prime Minister before the 1 month one. He ever leave a black, African, anybody black to act as Prime Minister? And the answer for Kareem was no. Will you come and pass?
Anderson going
for
the break.
Google?
You gotta go for the break.
All right, you're going to listen.
Bless.
I want to leave Greg alone. Leave Greg alone. Greg is my friend. Leave him alone.
All right. Folks, leave Greg alone. But folks, we have our next one, Journalist Kennedy expose URP ghost gang racket. When we come back, we go get to that. And it have a very former popular radio host name calling in that. We ain't calling no names, but all you go hear the name. Stick and stay. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washit, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. Don't forget, share the live. KFC. It's only because we have a minute, and just before the break, I'll let you get.
Hello, good night, Mr. Washit, Uncle Tommy.
We have 30 seconds before.
Well, after the break, I got to tell you about that radio talk show host was working on that frequency. You could deal with them after.
All right.
For the break quick.
Yeah, folks, it's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washit, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. Don't forget, folks, do your WZYE civic duty. Share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509. 973-609-6509. And again, share the live. Please share the live. We thank you.
And when we come back, we go show you something about that deceitful penny weak Beckles. We'll be right back. Stick on.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
We are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Walsh, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And don't forget on Sunday, folks, it's Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Walsh, and you. Don't forget Shady Live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509. 973-609-6509. And again, share that live, share the live. Please share the live.
And thank you, Tommy. And folks, anyone who have that statement by Penelope Week Beckles about the Prime Minister going to the UN General Assembly, right? Can they please send it to me? Just send it in WhatsApp. Send it in WhatsApp. Because look at this. Watch this. I want you all to watch this. Watch this. Hold on, eh? What's going on there? Watch this. Now I want to go to media. Here we go. Look this here. And I wasn't going to talk about this, folks. I was not going to talk about this. Let me take this. KFC, call back right after this. Let me deal with this first. We go deal with that right after. All right? KFC, yeah. Call back right after this. KFC, call back right after this. I want to deal with this one here. Tommy, I will send this poster and I'll say that, you know what? I'm not dealing with that. Seriously, I say I ain't dealing with that. I ain't giving them no oxygen. No.
That's an Arima fundraiser?
Yes. This is a fundraiser. Right? So listen to what it says. You are cordially invited to a diaspora meet and greet, connection and community. Featured speaker, Honorable Penelope A. Beckles, MP, political leader of the People's National Movement, opposition leader of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, member of Parliament for Arima. Fundraiser beneficiary, the Arima Foundation. Right? Date, Sunday 28, 2025, 3 p.m. And I'm not going to call out the person who have any fundraiser, but it's going to be at 3522 Farragut Road, Brooklyn, New York, between East 35th Street and Brooklyn Avenue. Hey, Tommy?
Yep.
And you want to talk about the Prime Minister going to the General Assembly? Rowley used to go to the General Assembly.
That's who have to go? The leader of the country?
Yeah. But you see how them hypocritical, Tommy? They are a bunch of hypocrites. They must really take people for fool and truth. Patty, what you have to say about that, Patty? You and PNM Fox. Well, let me say, based on what the person said, she's criticizing the PNM. I mean, the Prime Minister. What? I mean, Penny. Boy, I don't know, boy. They did something to that young lady, boy. I don't know. Something that had to do with she. You see, Tommy, they think everybody's a fool, They think people wouldn't get this type of information. They think they wouldn't get this type of information. But let's get to this one here. Let's get to this one here. This expose by Ken Ali. Ken Ali exposing plenty thing in Trinidad and Tobago. Plenty thing. Plenty thing. Take a listen to this.
I just want to speak a bit about the ghost gang racket. And that has been endemic in these Maypo programs. While Dr. Mago was speaking, I pulled up an article I wrote on Facebook, July 12th. Headline, Inside URP's $150 million ghost racket. And let me read just the first few paragraphs. And I have a document here, which I also found. A well-known radio personality, radio political propagandist for the PM.
Hear that? Hear that? All the listening, you know? This is not Wall Street and Uncle Tommy making this statement, you know? Right? Listen to it. Listen.
And let me read just the first few paragraphs. And I have a document here, which I also found. A well-known radio personality, radio political propagandist for the PNM, has been on the payroll of the URP for more than 5 years at $9,220 a month. But
hear that? Want to hear that? Tell me that's taxpayers' money, boy.
Absolutely. For nothing.
That's taxpayers' money. Eh?
Free money.
Free money. Tell me they can't go after them to get back that money, boy.
They should be able to. They should be able to.
The job title is Special Projects Coordinator. She has never reported to work. The tea lady at a primary PNM office, and I could say what office it is, Balize House, because I'm going to show the document just now, is paid $4,140 a month as a URP material supervisor, but has never done any such duties. And I go on to list a whole lot. Look at this document from which I sourced that information. It's available. I could call the name. Call the name of the PNM a radio person. Sharon Felix is the name. She was a special projects coordinator, $9,220 a month.
Wait, Tommy. Let me hear that. Wait now, boy. She didn't used to work on 91.9?
Absolutely.
KFC and COP, they gonna know that. We were
a radio person. Sharon Felix is the name. She was a special projects coordinator, $9,220 a month, and so on. And this is part of what existed. This is taxpayers' money, and it went on and on, $150 million in this.
So, Tommy, you see what the PNM caused to these people? You see why they had to shut down that program and clean it up and restart it?
$150 million a month in ghost gangs?
You think it's easy? You think it's easy? Let me take this to you. Let me take this to you. Yeah, KFC. KFC.
Oh, Mr. Watch that Uncle Tommy. That's right. She eat like Packers, you know. I see she sneaking in the happy office. Like she push she let us start lock she up. Mr. Watch, you know, she was controlling CPEP too, you know.
Really?
Yeah, she had about three can. She get houses, she get to build houses right in the back where it's right there, about three houses. She was a Napa board. She read it. But you vex with she was them closed down, as them causing the corruption in the European CPEP, you know.
Correct.
And Mr. Watcher, and it had plenty of them. Activists of them was working in Europe and the certain social development board, and then that's busting people through. Then she and Flip, she called me about 2-3 days after election and telling me, but I didn't know they do that. Me and Donna Cox, the former minister of social development, me and she was good. She still for my daughter and this and that and all kind of thing. I saw monolith and I hung up my phone because the wicked. Because she called them, and boy, KFC can't do this. KFC can't do that. And she running the ghost. That was shit. Them in charge of the ghost.
Right. Look the expose there right there. The man exposing it.
Why you talking for the last 9 years? I'm telling you, when I see she sneaking in your RP, I said, look, loud shop, I start watching it, sir. Bless.
Yeah, man. So, Tommy, can you imagine this, right, Tommy?
Wow.
Them had a radio program every morning, right?
I remember.
When they're supposed to be at work,
I remember.
how could you be working in a radio station, right? And also working in URP? Well, URP was from until after 9 in the morning. Eh? Or they make it make sense now, man. How could you be working in a radio station Monday through Friday and you also work in URP? Or please help me with that. But let's continue to listen.
Period. So that has been a huge part of the wastage of taxpayers' dollars by, I'm not saying that Ms. Felix was involved in any ghost activity, but there are operators who put people's names on, ask for their ID cards and so on, and they run a huge racket to give you a little change at the end of the fortnight, and so on. And the PNM permitted that to continue. So apart from the larger issue that Dr. Megu speaks about, that we have an economy in which the PNM government has permitted and all these make work programs, and then you extend beyond that and you talk about the civilian conservation corps. That's for people youths who fell out of the system, really, to give them a little change to stay involved and so on. They're not involved in meaningful activity. They're not developing career skills. They're not going to contribute in a healthy way to the growth of the nation, and the PNM perpetuated that for so many years. And the heart and soul of that racket is in URP, and I have a whole range, and that's just only for a period. And you have the CPEP issue and so on. And the Prime Minister, I listened to her carefully last night, and she said, we're going to break all of this thing and get them into healthy, progressive pursuits. It's taken a little while the grass is growing, the horses starve, and I guess the grass is growing literally. But all of that will be resolved in very quick time, and she will redress all of this and create meaningful opportunities for the working class in the country.
See, there you have it, Tommy.
Yep.
How do they expect that the government, the new government, should continue down that road with what they were doing? How could they expect that? How could they expect that? How? Yeah? All this set up taxpayers' money. Yeah? Let me see what this guy's saying here. Listen to this. Listen to this. Tommy, I don't know, boy. I really don't know. Is this? She has been invited to attend high-level meetings. Why this thing looking so small, boy? I'll go try that. Let me see something. All right, here we go. Tommy, listen to this. I hold on, eh? I want to get this back. But wait now. Me Santa Cruz say, wait, Tabaki. How you not commenting on that? About who never went to work and getting 9,000 plus a month in URP Ghost Gas Special Project. Tabaki. They call your name. Tommy, don't ever call him so call my name. Tabaki, where? Well, listen to this. You have not heard Sharon Felix respond, but you're running your mouth. What kind of radio broadcaster are you? I not running my mouth. Ken Ali did an expose, and he called Sharon Felix's name. You blaming us because Ken Ali did his homework? Hey, Tommy?
Correct.
Ken Ali called Sharon Felix's name. Boy, I'm sorry for you. Tabakid, boy, your name called. But here's the comment, Tommy, right here. This one. This one. She has been invited to attend high-level meeting and event taking place alongside the 80th session of the United Nations General Assembly, Penelope Beckers. What high-level? Oh, God, Tommy.
Arima group have a fundraiser. That's a high-level meeting.
Tommy, so listen to this. Listen to this. Let me read it for you all again. And so the diaspora meet and greet is considered to be high-level meetings, an event taking place along the 80th session of the United Nations General Assembly. Right, Tommy?
Yeah, high level.
Right, high. But let me go a little more into details. Hear what it says. It says, join us, Tommy. What does join us mean?
Meaning anybody.
So listen to this. This event is more than a gathering. It's about strengthening bonds, building communities, and connecting with our diaspora family. Fundraiser beneficiary, Arima Foundation. That is high-level meetings. Tommy, you going to high-level meetings, a fundraiser. A fundraiser is a high-level meeting.
Very, very high.
PNM folks, all you should be ashamed of all yourself to try to defend them type of thing. All you should be ashamed. Shame. Where's COP? Welcome.
What high level meeting that is?
High level meeting.
You're going to raise money to come and enhance your political party, or that's a high level meeting.
That's a high level meeting. Yeah.
Well, if them say that's a high level meeting, well, something wrong. It's really a propagandized party.
Oh God! Guys, COP, wait. COP, wait. Before you go, listen to this. I don't play this.
That the PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said rightly. Dr. Eric Williams, many years ago, said that every single member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. And one of the first things I will do as your new chairman is to ensure that the propagandists of the PNM must be deployed on every nook and every cranny of this country, and we will chase them away on social media, and that the gospel of the PNM must be known to every single citizen of this country.
Watch out that woman watch that man.
Yeah, boy.
Watch out that woman watch that man.
You really said that, boy? You said that in truth?
Yeah.
You said that?
Wait to tell. We're saying about we over here. We had to go and spread a sort of propaganda to make you a minister again, for you to eat ham, lamb, and jam, and live a fancy life. Eat fancy food, drink fancy liquor, and drive fancy vehicle of our taxpayers.
Correct.
But they must say a high level meeting because that the propaganda rest of the PNM prevailing. It prevailing.
But wait, COP. How could you even, boy, really put something like that up to say they're going to high level meetings? How?
Propaganda. What high level meeting it having going on fool foreigners to take the money from them? The past PNM Keith Rowley had fundraising, the same place, and he fooled the people and them.
Correct.
He raised millions of dollars and come down Trinidad over here and become prime minister and deceive everybody after.
Yep.
Never assist nobody.
Never assist nobody.
Penny feels she could do that. But Why Penny don't investigate how Sharon Felix was getting $10,000 every month? Ken Ali said they never work nowhere. Not one day they went and signed a book. People all away. Working URP. Minister's daughter working URP. And they live in foreign. And every month they have a check over here to get her. But find out if what Ken Ali saying there is truth. I think you know Sharon Felix number. You almost send the number for you. Uncle Tommy, that will be nice. That will be professional journalism.
Of course.
Yeah, find out what's going on. Because I was even though, well, I wouldn't say for 10 years, but if you had to collect $10,000 every month for 5 years, and they do no work, as what Ken Ali saying, something wrong.
Correct is right.
And today, when you see them status, yes, you are talking to you, hearing me? And you're vexing right now because I know the people at WAS TV. And Professor Wall Street, that is clearly misconduct in public office.
Correct.
That is deceiving the, to collect $1,000, $10,000. That's $120,000 every year.
Yep. On taxpayers' dime. On the taxpayers' dime.
That should not be allowed to happen at all. And all the misconduct in public office that they're speaking about, Penny not addressing them matters.
No, you're not addressing them.
Penny not speaking about them things.
Yeah.
That is the thing she supposed to be speaking about, Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Yep.
That is deceitful politics them engaging themselves with. Hypocrisy to the highest. To turn your back on the things that matters in life, especially when you was in office. And to speak now is total hypocrisy.
Yes, and
complete hypocrisy.
And deceitfulness.
Penny, we now voting for you. And you know what? How I never see Penny in a nice dress. How she's always got pants. So
She like pants.
She don't like to look like a female.
No, she like pants.
Yeah, but sometimes she must look feminine a little bit.
She like pants.
A woman must look feminine every time.
No, COP. She like pants. You could be a female.
All right.
And like
Marvin Gonzalez say, Johnny Abraham was aligning himself with the UNC and begging for a worker. And Johnny Abraham get a worker. Marvin Gonzalez, we know what you do. We know what you do to become a minister. We know what you engage yourself in to become a minister and to be a hierarchy in the PLM. Come from nowhere. The country know what you do. And the organization with the L, them saying what you do. Thank you.
No more red. No more red. No more red. No more red. No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see us win. We want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch for you. And we are tired of the bloodshed, tired of the taxes, tired of proposals and all the excuses, tired of no water, tired of stretching at the lot, tired of the eyebrows rippling. No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see we win, we want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, me bye bye. Bye bye, bring bye bye. I'm a point of Tired of the taxes, of the proposals and all the excuses. Tired of no water, tired of stretching at the lot. Tired of the eyebrows rippling. No left foot, right foot, again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see we win, we want the prize again. No more penny again. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouching for you. No more red. 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 No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see the win, we want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch for you.
Have a call on hold.
Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch for you.
Wait, Tom, you have a call?
Jesus, Lord.
I have a call on hold.
Yeah, go ahead, take it.
Go ahead, caller.
Good night to you, Uncle Tom.
Same to you. Thank you for calling.
Thank you. Thank you for taking my call. Good night, Mr. Wall Street.
Good night.
Mr. Wall Street,
Yes.
I want to ask you something. What happened to your notice payment that you split?
Say that again. I hear you good.
What happened to your notice payment that you split?
What did what?
Come to a disclaimer.
What happened to your notice payment that you normally pay that?
Where was the put the disclaimer? Which one?
I ain't gonna say.
No,
but
tell
I'm
me.
listening.
Tell me.
Anyhow.
If I missed it, help me. Tell me.
No, I ain't saying the page of God. I want to say good night to the callers and the listeners throughout Trinidad internationally.
Tommy, who is it? Who
Mr.
is it?
Wall Street and Mr. Uncle Tommy. No, I have been listening and watching your program where you will be playing this tape with Mr. Ken Alley pertaining to busing Mark on Ghost Gang and PNM activists involved in corruption, alleged corruption. I don't have no court case. I have nothing before my name. Alleged corruption in your husband. And I've been hearing UNC callers calling and adding to it as well. I want to ask my UNC callers something. Are they aware that this is not the first time corruption in Europe, in Burma, in Ghost Gang, have been unearthed? I want to ask my UNC activists if you know one man named Dan Ratz. I used to work under the housing, myself and other activists. And we had unearthed corruption as well. We were fired when we talked about it. We were threatened. And we went to our party, the same UNC, and we told senior members about it, and we did nothing. Okay. We passed those stage. I was in 2001 coming down.
Ask Cathy where she going. Ask Cathy where she going.
No,
ask Cathy where she going, Tommy.
What you said, Uncle Tommy?
Wall Street, ask her.
No, she ain't hearing me. She ain't hearing me. Actually, where she going?
Oh, Wall Street wants to know where you're going.
Where I'm going?
Yeah.
Let him wait. You want to know where I'm going? We don't tell him don't be afraid. I ain't dropping no bombshell.
No, I ain't hearing she going.
Right?
Yeah.
I ain't dropping no bombshell. So you have to worry. And you have to play no game after me.
No, but it just seemed seemed like Cathy is going. We talking about
listen, let me finish. I'm not hearing you clear. Uncle Tommy, I'm not hearing him clear.
He says he's a little he's a little concerned about where you're going with the conversation.
Okay, tell him you don't have to worry because we like to play disclaimer when I come.
Yeah, because it seemed to
So
me,
you don't have to worry. I know how he's thinking. You don't have to worry.
It's something
You
with
don't have to worry. Tell him you don't have to worry.
Kathy, you're gonna be long again, or you're gonna make a point?
I'm gonna make a point. Now that this corruption has been unearthed, what are they doing at the meantime where people is unemployed? I'm not talking about being active, I'm talking about everybody. Because these programs serve a purpose. We are not hearing, okay, we hear about restructuring. Where is the advisors? Where is the committee to put in place to restructure the program?
Well,
I have in my, just how to me, I have in my possession the entire head office and the entire, from experience, I know about the program. I used to be there. What the government should have done, yes, they're coming out and saying all these things. Put a committee of expertise in place and let the advise, sit and advise, and come up with a strategic plan. First thing you have to do, you have to restructure the program. Second thing you have to do, there are a lot of positions that are redundant. And I could give several factors why. And since Wall Street is busy, I ain't gonna give no more information because I am not here to give any advice. There are a lot of PNM people in UNC now. So I think they could give them very good advice. Have a blessed day.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
You know, I don't know. Kathy just, and I know Kathy here, folks. Kathy just seemed to me, Kathy's a UNC, but it seemed like if Kathy have a vendetta against the UNC. I don't know. It just seemed like that to me. That's what it seemed like. Right? Because the reason why they closed down the program, Kathy, is because of corruption. And what should they have done? Just have continued the program, right? You had to start all over. You had to start the whole thing over. Yeah?
Correct.
And when you start, I always say this, Tommy, whenever you're trying to fix something, there's an accessory to fixing it. Yeah? It's the same thing, Tommy, and we disagree on this, Tommy, with respect to what happening out there in the sea. With respect to, there are people who may be fishermen. As a matter of fact, the fishermen of Trinidad are suffering from what's happening out there in the Caribbean Sea. They're an accessory. That's just the way it is. In order to fix something, there's always going to be an accessory to whatever you're trying to fix. I mean, I am not trying to, but I think you can ask Kathy that. What was her solution to the problem?
She said she was presenting some solutions there, but
yeah, you alleging corruption, but up to now you didn't tell us what is the corruption you encounter. You should have given us some solutions. You see? All right, look, I just get a voice note there. Let me play the voice note. The audio is no longer available. Kathy, you send that voice note and I can't play. Let me see if I forward it. What happens? Forward. It says that the voice note is no longer available. Did she delete it? Yeah, maybe she deleted it. Kathy, I can't play that voice note. You sent it and I cannot play. It says the audio is no longer available. Please ask Kathy Jofield to resend it. Resend it. I don't know, Tommy. It seemed to me that if it appears that, Tommy, no matter how you're trying to fix something, right? Sometimes that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. All right. So folks, this is something that was done by Mr. Florida. Take a listen to this. Tell me Mr. Florida. Oh, before I do that, before I forget, folks, I want you all to vote on this, on a scale of 1 to 10. With 10 being splendiferous and 1 being 1 being very less than splendiferous. So look, we have it here. Hey, George Romano, how you doing?
Hey, Georgie.
Folks, this is the completed sink that Caribbean Soul built with the pipe. Caribbean Soul, what kind of plastic pipe is that they told me? You see that pipe?
Yeah.
Caribbean Soul. Oh, you build us with a plastic pipe, Caribbean Soul. No, but you did a good job. And there's a cabinet there, Tommy.
I don't know what that is, but
So, Tommy, now that you see it on a scale of 1 to 10, where you getting him?
I give him 8.
You change it to 8.
Yeah, I bump it up 1.
What make you bump it up 1?
It looks presentable.
Yeah. You did a good job. I ain't gonna lie. You did a good job, Caribbean Soul. I will give you 8 too as well. I'll give you 8. Caribbean Soul, you alone did all of that? But Tommy, you had to do plumbing too.
Well, he can turn his hand.
Yeah, you do plumbing too, boy. Caribbean Soul ain't bad at all, boy. All of a sudden, that calling coming through. Brooklyn, call again. Oh, I didn't hang up that one. Call back, Brooklyn. I didn't hang up that phone call. That's why. So, folks, here we have it. All right, Caribbean Soul. So, I give him a 8. Tommy give him a 8. Or I gave him a ranking there in the chat. Give him a ranking there in the chat. Caribbean Soul, gosh, man. It's a temporary fix. Or I get solar ranking there. Give him a ranking there for me. I gave him a 8. Tommy. The Santa Cruz gave him a 10, boy. Santa Cruz said 10. Paul Sammy said 8. Anthony says 10. COP, where you go get Caribbean Soul there? Where's that? COP, where do you call? All right, look at here. COP. Hello? 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 What is going on here? I seen the call. Let me see something. Hello? Yeah. Tommy, you hearing him?
Could barely hear him. Very low.
Yeah. Okay, 5 out of 10.
First time he doing that, I'll give him 5 out of 10.
All right.
He do a good job. And why I give him 5 out of 10 is because I just build those things up. And I see mistakes. I can see mistakes. I can see crease.
But that's the first time, you know. That's the first time, you know. But that's the first time.
The first time he did a good job, that one give him 50 out of that one give him 50%.
All right.
Do a good job.
Yeah, man.
Continue doing it. learn that work properly, get in contact with me.
All right.
I'll put you on the people that you'll get punished every day, and you'll learn the right way. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Folks, I just took that call on the laptop. But the phone wasn't working. I know you all might not have heard him. So Soul, all right. Dane can give you a 8.5. Lenora give you a 9. Macho Man give you a 6. Macho Man said he pipe. Rajesh give you a 7. Rajesh give you a 7. Troy Smith, welcome Troy Smith. Let me see who else. Batman says Soul not ready for me. Ramleo give him a 8. Yeah. Yeah. And Caribbean Soul, he did it for himself. Yeah. For the first time, yeah, that's why I gave him an 8. Go ahead, Tom, you can take it.
Mr. Brooklyn is calling. And Slim, Brooklyn calling.
Yeah, take it.
Go ahead, Brooklyn.
The night Uncle Tommy was shoot yours and listeners. Was shit, I find like when they start to get late in the show, your phone will start to get trouble. Every time you have a show, as soon as the show is almost done, your phone stop taking call Wall Street. I feel that they get a new phone, you know.
Yeah, Brooklyn.
And Wall Street. I want to give Caribbean Soul 10 out of 10 tonight. Yeah, why I was giving that.
Okay.
You see, if Caribbean Soul had the right material, good foresight, and stuff like that,
yeah,
he would have made a complete finish synced up with some tiles and thing or whatever the case may be.
Brooklyn, that's the first
but what he had there, with the material he had, he gave it his best.
Yeah.
So I want to give him a 10 out of 10 for doing his best. That's what I see in that. I'm not saying the PVC pipe here or all it, because that is the material he had. If he had the right material, because for certain things it's expensive in Trinidad.
Now,
if he had the correct material and the tools, I think if he could do such a good job there with what he had, if he have the right material and tools, he's going to do a fantastic job. So I give him 10 out of 10. All right? Have a good night.
Thank you.
Yeah. Soul, you get 10, boy. Roger says, Soul, you have to round off the edges. You never got a dread concrete cut. Nah, for the first time, he did a great job. I ain't gonna lie. I know for a fact, I couldn't be able to do that. But that job he do.
What he can do is he can tile it.
Yeah.
Well, that is the thing I'm talking about.
Hello? Who is that? So, folks, put your closing comments in the chat and send your closing voice notes and put your closing quotes. Yeah. Nah. For the first time, he did an excellent job. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to him because I wouldn't have been able to do all of that. You understand? I wouldn't have been able to do all of that. So, Soul, take a bow, boy. Take a bow. Oh, let me play this for you. This is Mr. Florida did this. Mr. Florida good enough. Real good. Listen to this. This is Mr. Florida, folks. He did this.
Whoa, yeah. Whoa, yeah. Rackets go, shining light, yeah. The sun beats down on a circle of green, a different kind of battle, a different kind of scene. It's not the track, it's not the field alone. It's where a willow blade can change the game's true tone. In maroon and black, a warrior stands for the really that night riders, this is their chance. A six flies high like a dream taking flight, a symbol of the island's passion and its might. Oh, chaos. The fire burns bright from the pitch to the track. In the day and the night, it's the heart of the warrior, the will to ascend. Chaos. The fight never ends, it's the spear in the sky, the speed on the run, under the bright hot Caribbean sun. Think of a javelin cut in the air, an arc of pure gold, beyond all compare. That strength in the arm, that focus so deep is a promise that the nation's spirit will keep. So when the batsman drives it straight and true, it's the power of the Sean Walcott coming through. That golden throw, a memory so vast, lets you know that victory's built to last. Oh, TKOs. The fire burns bright from the pitch to the track, in the day and the night. It's the heart of the warrior, the will to ascend. TKOs. The fight never ends. It's the spear in the sky, the speed on the run, under the bright Caribbean sun. And when the final over's ticking down and the team needs a run to win the town, there's a different kind of pressure, a burning on the track. No time for thinking, there's no turning back. It's that explosive drive, that final desperate burst, quenching that champion's incredible thirst. That's the silver blaze, the relentless drive, the spirit of Kareem Richards keeps the dream alive. Oh, TKOs. The fire burns bright from the pitch to the track, in the day and the night. It's the heart of the warrior, the will to ascend. The fight never ends. It's the spear in the sky, the speed on the run, under the bright Caribbean sun. Trinidad Night Riders, Walcott's gold, shining light. Richard Silver, blazing speed. The pride of TNT, wake up flag, make a sound. Champion soil, champion ground. Take care of, yeah.
So yeah, folks, that was all done by Mr. Florida Boy. Another excellent.
So there's a good one.
Yeah, he's a good one. Mr. Florida Boy. Mr. Florida, let me give you a round of applause for that one. Let me give you a round of... Oh, a good Caribbean Soul. Mr. Florida and Caribbean Soul. Both of you guys take a round of applause. So there you have it, folks. Let me see if I could get one more video in here before we go. Let me see. Hold on. 1 minute. Which is the one I wanted to play here, boy? Okay. Oh, this is the one here, right? This is the one talking about. I talk about accessories to things that happen. So take a listen to this one. This is when we talk about accessories to certain things that happen. Remove that. Okay, take a listen.
Last evening, the U.S. president took to his Truth Social platform to announce that the United States had bombed a third suspected drug boat. This strike, the third such extrajudicial attack from the U.S., has not escaped notice. Just this week, Barbados' Foreign Affairs Minister said the matter ought to be treated in the, quote, context of a discussion about preserving the rule of law, end quote. This is Mayaro. It's a fishing village on the east coast of Trinidad. Everyone we spoke to there said the U.S. action had affected their ability to fish freely. Steve Williams has been selling fish since he was 17, and while he's not worried yet, he has noticed that local fishermen have made changes.
The government about the adventure in that area closer to Venice, stay more and more in Trinidad waters.
This fisherman, who did not want to appear on camera, explained the concern.
Yes, we might do for free life, you know, because the boats are moving out there, the ship going out of the sea. That's all we are with. We're moving at night too.
He says staying close to shore, even staying in Trinidad waters exclusively, could limit their catch because sometimes the further you go, the bigger the catch.
because you see it on the news, the men in the cartels and other fishing village closer to Venezuela than us, they really want to take that chance because it's high risk. Because you don't know, you might be toting gas, you might be toting fish, and next thing you know, they take it for something else because, as they say, they're going on intel. But not all intel is good intel.
Dave says the community has been affected. With less catch, there's less fish to sell or give away to people in need, which is something they often do. He also says he's concerned about Trinidad's relationship with Venezuela and how that could affect them when they're out in the open sea. Both the Prime Minister and the Foreign and CARICOM Affairs Minister have said Trinidad's relationship with Venezuela remains cordial despite the escalation in tensions and the heightened crosstalk between the leaders. Soini Gray, CNC3 News.
So Tommy, as I said, there's always an accessory to when these type of activities happen, and you know, that's just the way it is, man. It's unfortunate, but it just happens, you know, and right, it is what it is, you know. Oh, Tommy, oh, I wanted to play this before we go. I wanted to play this, folks. Listen to this one. Tommy, did you hear these Soca Boys were supposed to have a new name? Was supposed to.
Well, they've been trying to get a new name for them, but nothing resonates as Soca Warriors.
Yeah. Take a listen to this.
Woo! Father God, help your son. Help the TTFA as well. So, new developments have arisen with the whole situation with the nickname for the Trinidad and Tobago senior men's national team. Last night, we got reports that the name Carnival Kings was approved, and apparently now we're hearing from the Vice President of the TTFA, Mr. Colin Murray, saying that the committee, which is being led by the President, Mr. Kieran Edwards, have not come to a decision based on the new nickname. So what really going on? Hey, if it is your laugh, you gotta cry, boy. But the one good news we can get from this is that we will no longer be called the Carnival Kings. This little, what is it, 10-hour period that we had the Carnival Kings under our name is no longer. Woo. But hey, man, the TTFA work get a little bit easier because now they know for a fact, out of the 12 names in the short list, I'll show you here, out of the 12 names in the short list, we would not want the Carnival Kings. Also, you see the Sunshine Boys as well. They can leave that one out too. They can leave that one out there too. They can leave that one out. But despite what, yeah, man, we just gotta wait and see. For now, it ain't confirmed. Something going on, and I generally don't like when the TTFA be like gatekeeping things. I feel as though we need to be more transparent within this, but it is what it is, man. Yeah. So good news, we are no longer the Carnival Kings. We still the Soca Warriors pending.
All right, I got a voice note here. Let me play this voice note.
Like apparently you don't listen when I call your program. What vendetta you speaking about? Didn't you hear me said? Didn't you hear me clearly state that they need to put a committee with people with expertise, people with experience who work in the program to restructure the program? What vendetta you talking? You on some foolishness? I said they need to put a committee in place. Why am I tone always, when I contribute into your program, I always have to have a vendetta? Vendetta what? If I have a vendetta, I will do my own program and state what is my vendetta. I simply add to your program tonight and said, the best thing for them to do while people are waiting on employment, put a committee in place with people who have ideas and expertise to advise on the issue. That is so hard to understand. You all need to stop playing politics, man.
One more.
Wall Street, your real show your cloth boy is a dangerous dog. You ain't like good contribution. You like bacchanal and kangatang. Don't worry, me go call the program again. You show your true color, or all of a sudden the voice note delete. Eh? You know I have vendetta. What should you want to really let me expose my vendetta? Because you are not go shock.
Tommy, you know, I should have shown it on the screen. The voice note was showing, it couldn't read. And then when I come back to it, it play again and I play it. Up. All right. Oh God, Cathy says, what boy? Cathy, good. Cathy, boy. Cathy called my name, they never called me before. Boy. Mr. Florida. See, I know what's going on with this phone. At the end here. Mr. Florida. Hello? See, the phone ain't picking up. Hello? 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 You hear me? All right. Whatever it is. At the last minute, the phone decided not to work. Oh, God, boy. Cathy gone, boy. Yeah, boy. Cathy says a dangerous dog, boy. I get buff. Batman, I get buff in truth, boy. Who run us the other football team in Canada, named the Rum Drinkers Association. She want to fight, boy. Cathy come out tonight, boy. She come out tonight, boy. So me remember Cathy, right?
Joefield?
Yeah, I Cathy Joefield, boy. Colin Murray and company should be fired. Correct is right. The Calypso Kings was the name given.
My phone ain't working, I don't know why.
Huh?
My phone ain't working.
My own ain't working either. Yeah, folks, log in tomorrow at 5 p.m. The PM will be speaking at the UN meeting. Monty Steele says, Tommy Mohammed, you want PNM supporters to wake up? How? They like Penelope Becker so bad, they want us so bad to lead the next administration. Michael, hey Michael, how you going, brother? Well, Princess Tongue, were great skies, were overcast, but all in all, it was dry, a little rain for about 5 minutes and it disappeared. Hey, look, Capitan, boy. Capitan, how you going?
Whoever is calling me, my phone is not working properly.
Anyone ever see a millionaire fisherman? Nah, fisherman just do good, man. Gen Z Paul, welcome. Thank you. Why? So that last one was between me and you. But I play all of them. I don't know if you want to play them or not. I play all of them.
I know somebody's calling my phone, but my phone is not working properly. The computer is not picking it up.
Oh, okay. All right. That was supposed to be between Cathy and me. How Princess Tongue looking? Capitan, you're still in Taiwan? Thank you, Miss Santa Cruz. Only God willing, stay blessed, stay safe, stay dry, hydrated. Yeah, man. Michael
Top of the hour.
Of WZYE, just come home from visiting families in Princeton with my spouse.
Top of the hour.
Yeah. We'll just start some of these things here. Hold on, eh? I'll be shopping in the wrong place. Okay. All right, folks, we're going to take that quick break, and when we come back, we're going to wrap up. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. Stick and stay. We'll be right back after.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
We are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. From 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. And as the professor asks you to do, please share the live as soon as you come in. Let's get our numbers up. We shoot it for 20,000 and we're close. So help us out and we thank you.
Anthony give Capitan a 10. And Capitan say he in Georgia, but he back in Georgia. You know,
all right.
Yeah, he in Georgia now.
Anthony gives Solar 10.
Yeah, he gives Solar 10. Anthony gives Solar 10. But Capitan in Georgia. Captain Singh, $1 million is not a lot of money to hold a millionaire rank. You must never let your 1 million go under, and you will always be a millionaire.
Mm.
Yeah. Hold on. All right. Okay. All right, folks. Let me get my closing comment. All of a sudden, the phone stopped working, boy.
Yeah, my phone stopped ringing on the computer.
So Tommy, we had to change our
People waking up every morning is a blessing. Many people slept last night and didn't wake up. So if your eyes open in the morning, don't act like it's normal. Be grateful. You didn't wake up by alarm, you woke up by grace. It wasn't your power, it was God's mercy. That's why the first thing you must do is say, "Thank you, Lord." Don't rush to check your phone. Don't complain about your life. Start your day with gratitude, then ask God for strength, because this life is not easy. Some days will test you. Some people will break you. But if you keep going back to God every morning, He will give you the power to keep standing. You're not alive because you're perfect. You're alive because God still has a plan for you. So every morning, thank Him, trust Him, and ask Him for strength. That's how warriors survive. Drop a yes if you agree with this message and join our community for more. God.
From where I said this is it, the clock on the wall say that's all I like to say, but I've got to go. Remember, hard work beats talent. When talent does not work hard, and for every 60 seconds of anger, you lose 1 minute of happiness. Remember, your circumstances may determine who you are, but you are responsible for who you become. Go ahead, Tommy.
Yes, indeed. Stevie Wonder wrote these lyrics, and they go like this. When you believe in things that you don't understand, you suffer. Superstition ain't the way. Like I always say, you the man in the mirror. You have to become that change that you want to see. However, if you look in the mirror and you don't like what you see, you cannot blame the mirror. Never look down on a person unless you're giving them a hand up. Love you all. Be safe out there. Take good care of yourselves. And we'll see each other on Sunday, God willing. Till then, good night.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Okay, let me see if there's anything here in WhatsApp. Folks, we want to thank you for joining us. It's always a pleasure when you join us. And Don Alexander says, when you attract damaged people, when you have a healing spirit, be careful with that, because darkness is drawn to light. Hashtag everybody don't want healing. Thank you, Donna. Good night, sweet dreams. She also said, God bless and safe night to Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy, and all viewers and fans. Okay. Okay. Oh, I just sent that voice note to them. Let me see something. You see this voice note?
Caribbean Solid.
Boy, that sink and counter looking really good. When that tiles are look real boss. The only thing you can change that pipe in a little bit later, but they go work for now.
Yeah, man. Send that for Caribbean Soul. Caribbean Soul, you get real props. George Romano, welcome. How are you, my friend? All right, let me go to the chat. Cool Runner says, stay woke, people. PNM say they have people in Caracas. Like they're up to something. Michael said he work for BPTT. Okay. All right, here we go. Anthony says, good night to my brothers and sisters on WZYE. Be safe out there, people. Lenora Cumberbatch says, pleasant night and good weekend to all the villagers. Professor Warshik and Uncle Tommy, we meet again on Sunday. Anthony says, closing comment, let's make sure PNM never see government ever again. Pearl Sammy, my closing comment, I wish PNM must never ever exist in this sweet Trinidad and Tobago again. Jen C. Paul, closing comment, your values doesn't decrease based on someone's inability to see your words. You define your own life. Don't let other people write your script. Correct is right. Caribbean Soul says strength is not what you carry, but in what you choose to let go. There we go. Cool Runner says tears are words the heart can't express. Tommy, my closing comment is the PNM supporters have to wake up. Ms. Santa Cruz, closing comment, your word does not depend on others recognizing it. It depends on you recognizing it. Unknown. Okay, there you have it, folks. Let me see if there's any more. That's it, folks. We are out of here. We see you on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Sunday Talk. Let's Talk Politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Warshit, and you. We are out of here. Bye-bye.
When UNC wins, everybody wins. When you